Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, funny story. I'd actually finished an entire video covering the rumors about Newjeans and the alleged parental drama going on behind the scenes. The video was ready to go. Then, just as I was about to download it, bam! New information dropped that completely changed everything. So here we are, fresh video, fresh tea, and it's even messier than before. Let's dive right in. Over the past few weeks, there's been a lot of online speculation about conflicts between the parents of certain Newjeans members, especially with the whole Ador versus Hyein legal situation still ongoing. Because Hyein and Hyein are minors, their parents are the ones legally representing them in court. So naturally, fans were wondering, are the parents on the same side? Are they all supporting the contract termination? Or is there conflict behind the scenes? Well, thanks to Sui Kim, a former NBC reporter and the founder of the Garosero Research Institute, we finally have some real answers. According to Kim, who obtained official court records, parental rights over Newjeans member Lee Hyein have been granted solely to her mother. Her father has been stripped of all parental authority, even though the two parents are still legally married and not divorced. Let that sink in for a moment. The court literally ruled that from a legal perspective, Hyein has no father. He's alive and still married to her mom, but when it comes to legal authority, he's out. Her mother is now her sole legal guardian. Now, why did the court make such a dramatic decision? The official ruling stated that Hyein's father may engage in negotiations with Ador over her exclusive contract, which goes against Hyein's own wishes. Because of that, the court decided it was in her best interest to bar the father from any decision-making power. And it gets even more complicated. Kim also suggested that Hyein's father might have been the one leaking information to dispatch, which could explain why the mother moved quickly to take legal action. While that detail hasn't been confirmed by the court, it's a theory gaining traction online. Kim said that in his 2 years as NBC's legal affairs chief, he's never seen a ruling like this. And honestly, same. This is the kind of thing you'd expect in a high-drama K-drama, not in real life. So let's break this down a bit more. In legal disputes involving minors, especially ones tied to huge entertainment contracts, the court requires parental consent. If both parents can't agree, the court may step in and grant custody to the parent whose stance aligns best with the minor's interests. That's exactly what happened here. Now, you might have seen the term absence at Doridate thrown around in some discussions. It sounds mysterious, but it's actually just a legal term. It means a person who's supposed to receive a legal notice doesn't answer the door or isn't available when it's delivered. This can delay the case from moving forward. In this situation, it seems that Hyein's mother was the one who received the notice, which allowed the legal process to continue and led to the court ruling in her favor. So now we know the rumors weren't about Hyein's family like some fans originally thought. The custody drama and court decision were entirely about Hyein. This also means that theories about Hyein's mom trying to block her daughter's contract termination don't hold up. Those rumors appear to be false. And if you've heard people comparing this situation to Hina from 50/50 Hyein, here's the difference. Hina returned to the company after the lawsuit, and some fans thought Hyein might do the same. But based on this court ruling, it seems like Hyein's mother is actively working against any possible deal with Ador and fully supporting her daughter's attempt to leave the company. So what does this mean going forward? Well, for starters, it's a major win for Hyein and her stance in the lawsuit. The court's decision gives her a legal representative who is fully aligned with her mother. That could strengthen her case significantly. It also paints a much clearer picture of the kind of pressure these idols are under. This isn't just a business contract. It's affecting families, careers, and relationships behind the scenes. And honestly, it's a lot for anyone, let alone a teenager in the public eye. In the end, what's most shocking isn't just the court's ruling, but what it represents. Hyein, still a minor, chose to sever ties with her own father rather than risk betraying Min Hee-jin, her dad. Whether you see him as misinformed or just trying to protect his daughter, was reportedly worried about things like blacklisting or financial fallout. But now, he has zero legal say in her life. No rights, no voice, just gone. And all of this over a management shakeup in her workplace. It raises real questions. Was this truly in the best interest of a teenager? Or was what Hyein wanted in that moment prioritized over long-term protection? Because let's be honest, wanting something and understanding the full weight of it are two very different things, especially when you're not even old enough to vote. Now, to be fair, some of this information is still based on reports and interpretations, even if they come from court documents and a credible journalist like Sui Kim. So while we're working with strong sources here, I want to make it clear that not everything is officially confirmed by the parties involved. And with that in mind, here's a quick disclaimer. Everything discussed in this video is based on reports, alleged court documents, and public commentary. I'm simply sharing those findings along with my own thoughts. I do not claim any of this information to be 100% confirmed, and I always encourage you to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Let's also keep things respectful in the comments. No hate toward any members, families, or companies involved. The goal here is to understand the situation, not to fuel any fan wars. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, or well, listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this video if you want to stay updated on future K-pop news. I'll be back soon with more. Until then, take care.
in the future.